Good Sunday, everybody. Welcome to Poem Sunday, where I read a poem of a favorite poet and a poem of my own. And this week, appropriately, I think I'm reading poems about flowers, right? Spring, summer flowers. So this poem was first published by Deborah Peace back in March of 1998, and it was published in the New Yorker magazine. It's titled 48 Big Daffodils. 48 big daffodils blared yellow from 3 vases in this room. I was not expecting joy, but it had arrived, brashly delivered by flowers smelling of earth, primitive in form and scent, bold enough to grow through snow. The florist card with a sender's name, so eagerly searched for in the past. The name with its terrible power to thrill. The name alone was what mattered, disclosed its unrushed secret. Happy spring, love, Auntie. And I did not spit in despair, like the color, blatant solar flare. The joy, what else to call it, was childlike. I did not think a child still lived in me, but with 48 big daffodils igniting my room for their 2-day lives, here there was spring. So, daffodils remind me of one very kind thing my father did. Planted many of them, I think a tribute to my mother, at their lovely place in Oklahoma, where my brother now lives. So this is a poem of my own. It's a tribute to my grandmother for the most part, but to all mothers, as I guess we're approaching Mother's Day, not too far in the future. But a different flower found on a tree, the magnolia blossom, one of the more beautiful flowers of the South, but we find them here in Northern California as well. And so tradition has it that my grandfather would each day pull off a magnolia blossom and give one to my grandmother as a symbol of his love for her, on something he did on his daily walk in the early mornings. Magnolia blossom. You read to your child poems, picture books, the way the scent of a magnolia blossom fills the room. Midnight, the fountain is alight. Swans curl around the water. The long neck of the mother tells stories to her cygnets. Each page a drop, each book a pond. Your hand around her hand, her head upon your chest. A life outside your lives never exists. There is no other imagined place. All right, so that's it for this Poem Sunday. I hope you enjoyed these. Again, Deborah Peace was the author of the first poem. The second poem you can find on my blog. If you go to frankdixongraham.com, then you will find a link to the blog at the top right side of the page where it says poetry, and you may read the poem yourself. So enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll see you next Poem Sunday.